Was there always a stoplight there? No, there must have been. So far, so good. Doesn't tend to be traffic coming the other way, so it doesn't tend to turn it red, but it's about to. There you go, yellow, red. The other car goes. Ooh, that might be a little too much. What if we switch just to a 3 right away? I like that. Or not even a 3, like, well, doesn't really make a difference one way or another, but... Oops, this one. You see, one lane here will never get used, because this is a two-way road, which we could replace it with a one-way. So the only question is, will this get backlogged when someone else wants to make a corner here? And should we get rid of it? Maybe. One thing I could do is, and it would probably be a good idea, is get rid of that. B-Type 13x2, thank you for subscribing. By getting rid of this, it minimizes how many times there'll have to be stops for people coming in other directions. And you know what? Yes, I do want this to be a one-way. Because people can very easily get to it by coming around here, and that won't interfere with any traffic there. So, the only tricky part is knowing exactly where to attach, I think, there. Good, okay, that's good. And we're going to go ahead and office that up. Let's get rid of that one. And this one here. There we go. Better. And you keep hearing bing, 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 bing as these things come in. Basically, what does the fox say, right? Population is going up because there's places for people to move into. It is weird to see the demand so low, but people coming in. It might be a percentage thing. Like, there's just a sliver of demand, but given the size of the city, that might actually still represent a pretty considerable amount of people. I don't know. The environment is good. See if we need any more park coverage. Yeah, it looks like we could use a little bit more. Go ahead and drop one in right over here. Public transit might also be a good thing to kick in. Since we don't have one over here, let's go and put down some metros. Metro is this. Metro station. So, I think based on the spacing we've seen before, we can probably do something like... Actually, on this side, maybe. Over here. And maybe one over here. And we should get some pretty good happiness pops from that. Assuming happiness shows walking distance. Which we don't know. But assuming it does, then that'll be alright. Make a route. So first we'll start with the circular route in this new region here. You can see the happiness bubbles are pretty good. And then we'll connect up to, I don't know, here and back. And then we can run a route from here. Whoa. Oh, there we go. And actually started. So again, I don't know if this is the right way that routes are supposed to work. We'll have to wait, probably post-release, for people to work out the details, or for us to get more information. Maybe the information is out there, but I don't know it. Some visitors might come through the observatory. I think we've got... Do we have a metro station right by the observatory? We actually don't. And I'm hoping people will walk the distance, and we've seen them walk relatively decent distances. Oh, you think you need 7 universities for 10 weeks. Right. Which, at this point... Ah, well read. The Grand Library. So we can drop that down. Huge library, so many books, no one has been able to read them all. Requirement for building the Hadron Collider. Bungers! Thank you very much for subscribing. Oh, that is a big area of happy. Let's go and drop it. Oh, it's too big. Oh no! Right here? It's kind of a waste. Let's delete one of these roads. Where? Maybe up here. I delete you. So that we can put down the Grand Library. Which is a very manageable maintenance. Makes people happy, encourages tourism. Looks cool. Got an excellent shape. No right angles here. There's traffic here. A little heavy-ish, but not terribly so. We could always upgrade this to a bigger road. I mean, we'd have to move the incinerators temporarily, but it's a possibility. I mean, I suppose one of the things, I can use my, oops, this one here. Get the curly road, see if we can tuck in underneath this. Nice. And then come on over here. We can use that, encourage people to use that instead of this. Do the same thing over here. I don't know. I don't think this will get used very much, but if a few cars go here and just make sure this place doesn't get overloaded, which doesn't seem to really be a problem, we'll go ahead and do that. Ramps are still pretty good. This merging area here is fine. A lot of cars coming in, but it seems to be sustaining it relatively okay. We did have that one-way stop there, which is good. We still have traffic lights. Yeah, I guess we would, because of the return here. So this is actually going to cause some lights to go. Because this, I don't think, is considered the same straightaway or some damn thing. I don't know. Whatever, it's fine. Who are you that's complaining? No, Terry. Let me click on you. You have water. I think we're okay water-wise. How's the power? Alright, well, we'll go ahead and extend both. Mammy Scratch! Thanks for subscribing. Power's over here. I mean, I can build another power network somewhere, which might be wise at this point. Just because we're getting a bit tight on space over here. Let me build another array of power down over here. So, using a two-way road... oops. Let's use the edge of the map as a bit of a guide. Now that's going to be not enough room. Definitely not. So I'm going to lay down another road, using the existing one as a bit of a guide, just because I'm trying to get straight onto the edge of the map. Is that good enough? Yes, it is. Good. I'm going to build two of them. Make sure it's connected to the road network this time so that it can actually be worked on by fire departments. Plus, it would look. This will look cool to everyone who's landing in the city. So, connect up to the grid this way, and I'm going to make redundant connection over there. I actually don't know if this place needs water. It doesn't seem to be complaining about it. I'll run some water out there anyway. Okay. Power. Now totally good. Water. Let's make sure we've got a bit more. We're going to go 1, 2, And sewage outflow. We're just going to use the dirty, dirty ones. Actually, I'll build another one over here, just to get nice poop coverage. Ah, it's so cool. These are putting out too much clean water. Maybe we should get rid of these and replace them with just the sewage outflows. I want completely black lake. You know what? We got money. Oh, the things I do for the love of poop. Alright. I don't think it can be on the shore and be connected. So, we'll do that. This will be overkill for now. Is this going to complain about being too close? It is, actually. Like that. Okay. Make sure we're not getting polluted water or anything. So far, we're not. Oh, there you go. The poop must flow. Envy Battle Hunter says, get the fusion power plant to replace all the other power plants, because they begin to take up a lot of space. Interesting. Well, we will see if we can get there. And Govna just subscribed. Alright, we're going to have to revisit this soon. The poop must flow. I love the water dynamics in this game. The fact that it lets you do that is great. Oh, we have unlocked something. We've unlocked the Hadron Collider. So does it literally, like, do all my citizens for the entirety of all time forevers? Also, do people actually need to travel to it? Also, how long have we been missing water here? So, where should we put the Hadron Collider? Just off a highway? Or in the middle of town? Because maybe... I mean, it doesn't seem to... It has a radius. No, it has no radius other than noise. So, like, this is a most central location, but it's a little far from some of the highway connectors. I don't know. Costs $800,000 to build, but the upkeep is not that bad. I mean, especially if it means we can just turn off all of our universities and everything. That's nothing. Does take... it's what, 1.4 megawatts. That's nothing. That's not a lot of power at all. For the love of poop. Thank you. Savoir vivre. Yes. Should I put it right by the poop? We should name some of our regions. I'm just gonna wait for the chat to catch up and tell me where to put the Hadron Collider. We could rename it to officially be Poop Lake instead of the Black Sea. Which is probably a good idea. I think that's better. I think that's funnier. So this is officially going to be Poop Lake. And this right here, it's not Washington Hills. That is Poop Lake City. What did that tweet say? Having a clean city with great outdoor opportunities is a privilege. Yes, the city is super clean, unless you live in Poop Lake City. Over here. Near the airport, in the center of the map. Make a separate highway connection and subway connections to it. The Stool Lagoon. God, that would have been really funny, too. Downtown. Alright, let's do a vote. Let's do a vote. Straw poll. Where to place the Large Hadron Collider. Center of the map / downtown. Near the airport. Dedicated highway connection. Alright, there's 4 options on here. You can pick more than one if you like more than one option. You can feel free about that. Hadron poll. So you don't have to spam the chat, just make sure to click the link. And hello, hey, Laelc! Resubscribed there. Sorry, I usually miss the resubscription messages because they don't really pop up and it would be too much, but it's always nice to see it. Hadron poll. I'm gonna click one more time here. And a tip came in. Donation is too cheap given how much I enjoy this channel. Thank you very much, Falarian, for that. That's really nice. Okay. Straw poll. What are the results looking like? Woo! There's a 10% lead for isolated, dedicated highway connection. Second place is center of the map / downtown. Third, Poop Lake City. And fourth, trailing far behind, is near the airport. With over 3,000 votes already tallied, people are voting towards isolated, dedicated highway. I mean, we could make it semi-centralized, especially, I wonder. Like, basically one of these, but we might be able to connect up to the rest of the town, too. Like, maybe. How big is this fucker? That's the question. He's not that big, actually. That's a manageable amount of bigness. Now, but we want both. Finding the real estate. What about over here? We actually got a lot of area to work on over here. Or work with. We could potentially even put it right on the street here. It basically has its own network connection pretty well off. Dr. Flump! Hey! Keep the good work. Keep having fun. That's an order. Dr. Flump is one of my people in RimWorld. Trying to remember what kind of horrible things have happened to you in RimWorld. This is pretty close to an isolated highway connection. Oh, there's noise, though. Okay, we'll build you on the other side over here. We will have to... It's going to be a big spaghetti junction set of stuff going on over here. I just run a road to the other side. I mean, again, it mostly gets to take advantage of all of this structure pretty well. So let's go ahead. Let's do like a 6-lane highway. Or not highway, 6-lane road. Give it, you know, some proper credit. Something like this. The people have spoken, that's what they want. So, we'll put it something like here. Could have been a little closer to the highway, actually. Something like that. Bam. There we go. Oh, I got an achievement. I've got a huge Hadron. Oh, you guys. Oh my god, it's 2 p.m. Okay, we're going to finish this connection, and then we're going to have to wrap up the stream, because unfortunately I have prior commitments today. Prior commitments to go and destroy some people in EU4. And by destroy people, I mean have a friendly game with Northernline, Aruma, and Mathis. And do that. Some water connection going up in here. Okay. So people wanted a dedicated sort of setup. So what we can do, especially if we extend this road, we got the straight tool, yes. Extend it to here, and say over to here. So what we can do, and I keep saying that funny, what we can do, I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my mouth. Let's kind of do that. People are coming on here, so we can have them sort of get off this way. It's always good to think about how your people might want to get off. I'm going to come there. It's a big loop. What? Too steep. Why you gotta be like that, game? I mean, we're using up a lot of real estate for these ramps. But screw it. People wanted a dedicated thing. We're going to give them a dedicated thing, and it'll be awesome. So, here they get on. It'd suck to grab the off-ramp right away. So we can sort of tuck it in here, actually. That'll be okay. So leave this way. And then connect to that. And then they're going to pull off there, so do something like that and just get rid of this. Alright, there we go. Hadron Collider, turn on. Operating normally. Take care of your education needs with the Hadron Collider. So, what does that mean? Like, I actually don't know. I don't even know if it needs traffic. Like, it doesn't have a radius when I was putting it on. There was no radius other than noise pollution. Do I just turn off all my schools? I don't understand what it means. I'm so confused. I do have these set right? Yes. Yes. No. I don't have an exit. These are all ins. They were correctly built to all be ins. But that's not what I need right now. Is that a message telling me this? Oh shit, hold on. You're right, everyone's at PAX. We're not recording this week. Hey, the stream is extended. I forgot. Oh shit, I would have been like so mad. I mean, like, you fuckers, how are you not here? I'm here on time. Yeah, Northernline and Mathis are both at PAX East. Excellent. All right, more gaming. So we're gonna come out this way. There we are. Okay, so now they can enter over here. They can leave over here on either lane. I still don't know what the hell this thing is doing. I still can't stream forever because we do have a stream tomorrow as well. And I'm sort of like burnt out from the last couple of days. But means we don't have to stop at like 2:30 exactly. Alright, well, this thing. Should I just turn off all my schools? I don't even think there's any traffic that has to come over here. Like, do people work here? It's got lots of parking. Education building. Achievement unlocked. Higher education. So if I look at my population, that doesn't tell me education. Education. 77% of my people are highly educated right now. 78. 79. Okay, let's turn off all the universities and see if that continues to go up. Are you a university? Yes, I turn you off. I'm not gonna bulldoze you. Are you in university? I turn you off. I think this is one. Yep. Apparently I have 7 of them, so let's go and hunt all these guys down. Done. Now this is really going to mean that I'm going to have to make sure to get rid of all my low-tech, I wonder if it makes people unhappy. All of my low-tech industry, because they're never going to have any uneducated people. These are off. That's the graveyard. Is this one empty? Finished emptying. Good. I'm going to remove you and make some room. I should empty another graveyard now. You're off. You're off. Did I get them all? Maybe I got them all. Oh! Right there. I wasn't counting as I did it, but it felt like I hadn't. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All the universities are off. So, let's watch the highly educated number. Goes up to 80%. I think it's literally doing what it says on the tin. It's just going to highly educate every citizen in my city, which is ridiculous. Mike, oh, look at the capacity. I've got a 1 million capacity in all 3 categories. Now, I don't have the coverage. That's the only thing I'm not sure about. I don't know how the education system works. Like, because this doesn't actually provide green roads, right? Also don't know if it, like, provides the same quality of life. Like, will my houses degrade because they don't have schools nearby? Fuck, it needs no traffic. Needs nothing. How far am I away from the Eden Project? Oh yeah, I need the Cathedral of Plenitude, which requires me to build, like, all the things. Oh! I have unlocked the, of course, the Museum of Modern Art, required for the fusion power plant. We're gonna try to... I don't think there's gonna be enough room because these are all... It's a big, huge block. I'm gonna have to bulldoze a little bit of stuff to get this going. Or I can just build it sort of here. Actually, that would work pretty well. Let's do that. It said the stream was extended. I got so happy. You're getting me through my workday. Ah, good. Yeah, I used to watch streams all the time, or mostly listen to streams all the time when I had my day job. I found it very kind of relaxing. It was the right kind of white noise in the background. I do want to point out there's going to be another live stream tomorrow. It will not be a City Skyline live stream. Probably, I don't think. It's going to be a live stream to raise money for charity. And my wife will be joining us. Oh yeah, you're turned off. That's good. I was like, what's that warning sign? Right, you're turned off. That's okay. And we'll be playing some, I think some Beyond Good and Evil. I was hoping to play some Museum Tycoon, but it looks like the current beta, they want to wait 1 more week. So next week we'll play some Museum Tycoon. We might play some other Tycoon-y kind of games. We'll see how it goes. We'll play it by ear. Not that collider. That collider, though. How's the education system coming along? I don't know if there's any more changes happening here in the highly educated category. I wonder if it's possible that you still need the school coverage, but then you don't have to worry about capacity anymore. I don't know how it's supposed to work. Well, we'll figure it out at some point in the future. Okay, right. So we're apparently missing 5 buildings. So, just on a whim, if I were to put down, say, a nuclear power plant right here. That does count. Okay, so all the power buildings are going to be required. I hope that doesn't count the dam. Quick pause. Oil, coal. And then I'm going to pause both of those. Now, I had built the coal earlier on, so maybe we don't need it. Two more. Well, I don't think a dam here is going to work. But let's build it temporarily, just to get credit for it. We've got plenty of money? Yeah, we got lots of money. Oh! That was not one of the buildings. I don't have any water towers anymore. I'll just, like, put one in the middle of nowhere, so it can't cause any freaking trouble for me. Nope. I've got all those. I've got both of those. I'm sure I have regular clinics left somewhere. I mean, and they've been built at some point. Yeah, so there's still one there. We've got the cemetery. We've got the crematorium. I've got both types of stations. I got both types of police departments. I've got all the schools. I'm sure I've built all of these. Is there a park I haven't built yet? That could be. I mean, obviously I've got the first one. I obviously got the second one. I built those all the time. I think I've got the plazas. Certainly I built a Paradox Plaza before. Fuck. What's missing? No cemetery anymore. I don't have any landfills left. I suppose that's true. But I don't think I actually need them. I think it's just as long as they've been built once, that was enough. No, you're right. So what else don't I have? I still have two graveyards. They haven't been emptied yet. They still exist. We check the death care. Yep. Fudge. What else don't I have? Oh! When did I unlock the fusion power plant? I don't remember. Alright, but I've unlocked it. I don't have the Cathedral of Plentitude. Passenger stations? You're right, the passenger train station doesn't exist yet. I don't think it's ever been built on this map. Boom. Yes! Cathedral of Plentitudinous. Ooh, lots of happy. What does it give me on its own? Open for all origins. So it's just like a happy-making building. Maybe some tourism. Let's put it over here. Again, I like to put them near the highway. Show off what we've got. Bam! Whoa, that is badass looking. That's excellent. Who just subscribed? Tom1561. Thanks for the sub, Tom. We have unlocked the Eden Project. Massively increase land values. Okay, oh. It's just like a mega park. It's just a mega park. Well, I guess there's no such thing as a Justa when you've got a mega park like this. Ooh, wow. Where's the best place to put it to get the most bang for our buck? It might be something like this. I also like the fact that it covers Poop Lake a little bit. Makes me kind of happy. Bam! Got an achievement for New Eden. Look at all them happy faces. Not enough electricity. Well, no, we actually have electricity. You just you haven't registered it yet. Then we need the fusion power plant. Power output 16,000 megawatts. So to compare, right now my total production is 2,000 megawatts. So it's basically this one building is going to equal all my power production, more or less. That is a lot of noise. No pollution, but lots of noise, so it wants to be out somewhere inoffensive. Like, I also like it somewhere where it looks cool.